You're now watching Qnews. Here are the top stories of this hour. Humanitarian aid trucks from Egypt have arrived at Karam Abu Salim crossing, continuing to deliver vital supplies to the Gaza Strip. The steady flow of aid trucks at this key entry point prepares for the transfer of essential goods into the Gaza Strip. This ongoing effort reflects the commitment to alleviating the humanitarian crisis by ensuring uninterrupted aid access through Karam Abu Salim, facilitating the entry of food, medical supplies and other relief materials into Gaza. This morning, Egyptian aid trucks have departed from the Egyptian side of the Rafah crossing, heading to Gaza, loaded with large quantities of food, flour and essential infrastructure materials. Dozens of trucks were en route to Karam Abu Salim crossing to facilitate entry into Gaza. That comes as Egypt's ongoing efforts aim to ease the severe blockade by delivering vital supplies, including food, medicine, blankets and clothing. Egypt has been actively working since October the 7th, 2023 to restore calm and support Palestinians' right under international law. The Israeli occupation military army has announced daily pause in military operations in 3 areas of Gaza amid efforts to alleviate the ongoing humanitarian crisis in the Palestinian enclave. The ceasefire will apply daily from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. local Palestinian time in Al-Masawi, Deir al-Balah and Gaza City until further notice. In addition, Israel said it will establish designated secure routes operating from 6 a.m. to 11 p.m. to ensure safer movement for aid convoys and civilians. Hamas has criticized Israel's recent aid airdrops into Gaza as a deceptive move aimed at avoiding calls to lift the siege and improve its international image. The group described aid control as starvation management that endangers civilian lives. Hamas called for an end to aggression, lifting the siege and opening land crossing under UN supervision to ensure proper aid delivery. It accused Israel and the United States-backed Gaza Humanitarian Fund, GHF, of war crimes, blaming them for over 1,000 deaths and nearly 6,000 injuries. U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio has said that Trump's Special Envoy Steve Witkoff has been working tirelessly on ceasefire talks and that the deal could happen any day now. Rubio expressed hope that the agreement would secure the release of at least half the detainees soon, with the remainder of the other 60 freed within the other 60 days. He also stressed that all American detainees have already been released and urged Hamas to end the conflict by releasing captives and laying down arms. Rubio's comments come shortly after reports that Washington was scaling back its mediation efforts amid frustrations with Hamas. Moving on to Sudan, where the Sudanese Foreign Ministry has condemned the Rapid Support Forces for announcing a fake government in distribution positions, calling it a disregard for the suffering of the Sudanese people. The ministry said that the move shows the militia's defeat by Sudan's armed forces and accused civilian groups of colluding with the support forces. Sudan also condemned Kenya for allowing support forces meetings in Nairobi to form a illegitimate government, calling it a violation of Sudan's sovereignty. The ministry urged the international community not to recognize or engage with the support forces' self-declared government. This concludes our top stories for this hour. Thank you very much for watching and stay tuned for more updates on Qnews.